Okay, guys, we're going to talk about order of operations. This is one of my favorite math topics. I know I say that a lot, but it really is. We're going to tell you a little story real fast. Leslie asked her friends to solve this problem, 4 plus 5 times 8. Some of her friends solved it this way, 4 plus 5 times 8, and got 72 because 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 times 8 is 72. The other friends solved it this way, 4 plus 5 times 8, and got 44 because 5 times 8 is 40. When you add 4, you get 44. When Robin explained what she wanted, her friends knew that the number model 4 plus 5 times 8 equals 44 was right because it fit the situation. The order of what to do first in an expression, 4 plus 5 times 8, was the cause of the confusion. If she had told them the situation, they would have known exactly what she wanted. Order does matter. So we're going to take some notes on the rules for order of operation. And it simply is known as PEMDAS. So when you see the word PEMDAS, it's an abbreviation for P equaling parentheses. When you solve problems, you solve everything that is in the parentheses first. The next step is you solve anything that has an exponent to it. Remember, the 5 is your base and the 2 is the exponent. The next thing you look for is you look for multiplication. If there's a multiplication problem, you solve it. After that, you would do division. After division, you would solve addition. And after addition, you would solve subtraction. Now, multiplication and division and addition and subtraction can sometimes be swapped, and that's okay. And then if you don't see one of the operations in a problem, you just skip over it. We'll do some examples which will help you understand more. So make sure you wrote down the rules, which are parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. All right, let's look at this problem right here. 4 plus 5 times 6. When I look at this problem and I follow PEMDAS, is there any parentheses? No. Are there any exponents? No. Is there multiplication? Yes. So I would solve 5 times 6 equals 30 first. Is there division? No. And see how I brought down the rest of the problem? So I solved 5 times 6 equals 30, and I brought down my 4 plus because my new problem is 4 plus 30. So is there division? No. Addition? Yes. And my answer would be 34. So 4 plus 5 times 6 equals 34. Let's look at this problem over here. It's got a lot going on here. I see I have multiplication, I have division, I have addition, and I have division again. So are there any parentheses? Nope. Any exponents? No. Is there multiplication? Yes. So I would want to do my multiplication first. So I see it's 3 times 10 is 30, and then I bring down my divided by 5 plus 18 divided by 3. Okay? Now I look at this problem. Is there a parentheses? No. Exponent? No. Multiplication? No. But there is division. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. I bring down the rest of my problem. Notice my problems are going down into an upside down triangle because I'm solving one thing at a time. So what's next? Do I do addition or division? Well, division comes before it. So 18 divided by 3 is 6, and 6 plus 6 is 12. So my answer to 3 times 10 divided by 5 plus 18 divided by 3 equals simply 12. Let's look at this one. This one's a little more complex. I see I have a lot of parentheses here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my parentheses and I'm going to solve all of my parentheses. So I have a 9, I have a 5, and I have a 20. Because 4 plus 5 is 9, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 10 times 2 is 20. Then I bring down my signs. No more parentheses. Are there any exponents? Nope. Is there multiplication? Yes. So I know that 9 times 5 is going to be 45, and I bring down the rest of my problem, minus 20. Is there division? Nope. Addition? No. And then subtraction. So 45 minus 20 is 25. Let's take a look at these guys. Here I do have an exponent and I have parentheses. So the reason this is so important is I can get many different answers here. I could get, I won't show you the wrong ways. I'll only talk about the right ways. So if I look at my parentheses, I have to solve what's inside my parentheses first. Inside the parentheses is 10. So 5 plus 5 is 10. And then I bring down my parentheses and I bring down my square. Next thing I have to do is solve my exponent. What is 10 squared? Well, I know 10 squared means 10 times 10, and 10 times 10 is 100. Let's look at this one over here. I have two exponents, so I think to myself, what is 25, because 5 times 5 is 25, times 3 times 3 is 9. 25 times 9 equals 225. Let's take a look at this one. I have parentheses right here. What is 3 times 8? It is 24. Then I bring down my 10 squared, and I bring down my minus 14 times 2. Everything is still in the same order. Next, I have to do my square. So I have 10 squared, which is 100, and I bring down everything else. Plus 24 minus 14 times 2. Next, I have to do multiplication. So 14 times 2 is 28. And I bring down everything else. 100 plus 24 minus 28. Next, I'm going to add 100 plus 24, which is 124. Bring down the rest of my problem, which is minus 28. And my answer is 96. Okay, you're going to go ahead and you're going to work on this worksheet as your activity. And after you are finished with this worksheet, and if you have any questions, ask your teachers by all means, you're going to go on to IXL Q1. All right, best of luck. Have fun with order of operations because it's so much fun.